Hi there, hope you're having a lovely day so far. Today's video is Carnival Fun Fair themed. The actual reference itself is an amusement park in Hong Kong, but I like the colors. They're very bright, very primary colored, and it felt very fun to paint, especially because the last video that I did was very brown and yellow. You know, it's very one-toned and like the colors blend really well together, and so it makes it like very easy on the eye, and this one definitely stands out a lot. But I liked working with all of the colors in this. This one was also, you know, there's a lot of perspective things going on. There's actually like 3 layers of like the foreground, background, and then there's even more of a background. So I sketched it out first, and in the reference itself there's like a little girl in the center walking on that very colorful path, and I sketched her in, but I didn't want to paint her as I was painting the rest of it because I think it would have been difficult to get the path and all of the angles and stuff right, so I did a bit of a 3D element with this just for fun. So I like painted her on a different piece of paper and like cut her out, and you'll see later. But yeah, I honestly, whenever I have like some sort of perspective going on, I don't know where to start in terms of painting. If you get helpful perspective things, like you should start at eye level, so I did that, and then I just try to fill in wherever else I thought was eye level, but I think I messed up a little bit. I'm not gonna point out where because maybe you can't notice. I noticed, but that's because I like did it. But yeah, I think like drawing it and painting it is just very different because like the shadows and stuff, like the lighting changes as it goes from back to front, so that was kind of hard. But also because I took out a lot of the people in this picture, and the people were standing in front of a lot of the buildings around the sides, so I had to like fill that in myself. I don't know if it's accurate, I don't know what they look like, but I didn't really focus too much on that, more like the whole piece as its own thing. And I think the focal point is mainly that like very yellow, red, blue road anyway, and just like that it's leading you into the carnival, so I liked that. So yeah, I painted her on a separate piece of paper. I thought it was funny that I sketched her and then erased like almost all of the sketch, and you can barely see anything, but they were more like guidelines for me. They weren't really meant to like stay dark, so it was fine. She was really small though. It's kind of hard to tell, but she's about the same size as that bear, but you know, a lot thinner, so it was harder to get the details. That was difficult, and I kind of lost a couple of the details, but I think it's okay because once you put her in to that like kind of hectic scene, it like kind of works out. I also wish I made the little objects like a little bigger, especially the bear. I think that one could have been a lot bigger. It's also kind of cute, so I don't think I really mind that much. Working on the apple was the most fun because that required a little bit more like lighting than the other ones because of how candied apples would reflect light, while the material of the bear and the rubber duck wouldn't reflect as much. And there was like darkness in the reference of like the side that wasn't facing the light, and that was fun. I think my next favorite is definitely the bear. I like originally wanted it to be pink, but then when I put the pink down next to the apple, I realized like it would be way too similar, and then so I painted the duck, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want this one to be blue instead of pink, so I just painted over it. And I think I like it better. I think that was a better choice because it kind of came out primary colored base and it matches that path a little better. It also kind of gives off like baby toys vibe, but it's okay. Yeah, I really wish that I made that bear a little bigger, but it's too late now. I think I could have added more detail to the duck too, but it's a rubber duck, and rubber ducks don't usually have that much detail to them anyway, so it's fine. I think my favorite part about like amusement parks and stuff are like the roller coasters, and not so much like trying to do the prize winning games, because I suck at those. So yeah. And I actually I don't remember what candied apples taste like. I think I've had them once, and I don't think I finished it because it's very sweet and very difficult to eat. So let me know if you like candied apples, if you ever tried them, and like what's your favorite thing to do in an amusement park or carnival or fun fair if you've ever been to one. They're very fun. I'm definitely more like adrenaline junkie, so getting on rides and stuff is definitely more my jam. And I think that's it. I don't really want to comment on the state of the world right now, because everyone's talking about it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. And I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment what your favorite thing to do at a fun fair is. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.